Hey socialites, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, my name is Ariell. I create mostly beauty videos, fragrance, and lifestyle vlogs. So if that's your type of content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can become a socialite. So today is going to be my Sephora sale recommendations video. I feel like this came back around so quick. So the Sephora sale that typically happens twice a year, once in the spring and then usually in the winter time. So the sale does start on October 27th for Rouge members, and you can shop all the way until the sale ends on November 6th. And as a Rouge member, you get priority shopping, meaning you're the first group to start shopping and you receive 20% off of everything in the store. So then the second tier, which is VIB, they start shopping on October the 31st all the way until the sale ends on November the 6th. And as VIB, you get 15% off your entire purchase. And then the last tier is Insider, which shops on the 31st as well, all the way until the sale ends on November the 6th, and they receive 10% off their entire purchase. And for everyone, regardless of your tier, you get 30% off starting from the beginning of the sale on the 27th through the 6th on anything that Sephora Collection, which Sephora Collection does have some phenomenal products. Now keep in mind, this is not like a one-time purchase deal that Sephora does sometimes, where they'll give you a percentage off and you can just use it that one time. You can literally shop as much as you want throughout the duration of the sale. Now I do have several videos up on how to shop the Sephora sale and recommendations for like the past couple years, which are still very relevant because most of the products are still in store and I still feel the same way about those products. So I'll link those videos in the description box for you to check out after you watch this video. During the sale, skincare is one of those things that I do like to take advantage of purchasing, just because skincare tends to have a higher price point. So I want to share just some of the skincare products that I've tried at Sephora that I highly recommend. We're going to start off with Peter Thomas Roth. The brand in general is one of those staple brands that has phenomenal quality, and to be honest, I haven't tried a product from them yet that I hadn't enjoyed. The quality is amazing. First up is the anti-aging cleansing gel. Now this is a product that I've talked to you guys about time and time again. It's a cleanser, not necessarily for anti-aging, but it's just a deep cleanser. But this cleanser is one that I use when my skin is going through problematic skin, typically in the summertime. Anytime when I see acne or want to prevent acne, or I notice that my skin is getting extra oily or built up, this is a phenomenal deep cleanser that I love. I am going to have a video coming up of what's in my cart for the sale, so stay tuned for that as well. Another brand that I highly recommend is the Caudalie brand. It's another brand that I've tried so much from the line and I've never really had a bad experience. Some I do love a little bit more than others, but everything that I tried is pretty good. One of the staples is their toner, the Caudalie Veno Pure Natural Salicylic toner. You guys, it's so good. It's very gentle, so you don't have to worry about it burning or sort of causing inflammation that some toners can do. It's not necessarily for like dark spots or anything like that, but it does help to get it extra clean after your cleanser and evens out the pH balance. And like I said, what I love most about it is that it's gentle. I've probably purchased it at least 3 or 4 times. Sunday Riley is another skincare brand that I absolutely love. Okay, love Sunday Riley. Their moisturizers, all of them I've tried and I highly recommend. Their vitamin C serum is probably my #1 favorite serum. I have about 3 or 4 serums that I really love, but I have to say that Sunday Riley is probably my favorite and maybe the most expensive as well. So that's why that's definitely a brand that you want to take advantage of during the sale. Glow Recipe is another brand that I really love. Trusted brand as far as me trying it over and over, and it does what it's supposed to do. A lot of people feel like Glow Recipe is a little gimmicky, but I beg to differ. The products that I've used for them are great. Around this time, they typically have sets out that you should take advantage of. I like to get the sets that have like 3 to 5, sometimes even more of their products in one. That way I can kind of try out some of the items that they have that I hadn't tried before. And it's never been a disappointment, you guys. So check those out. They do have the Dewy Skin Goals Kit for $62 before you get your discount. And it comes with the Watermelon Glow Toner, the Watermelon Glow Dewdrops, and the Pink Juice Oil Free. I'm not sure what that last one is because I never tried it before. So this would probably probably be one of those kits that I would try just because I've tried the first two, absolutely love them. And so that last one, since I hadn't tried it, I would be interested in checking it out. So this would be the time. These products are around $30 each. So to be able to get them for $62 and then additional, however much you get off, whether it's 20 or 15% off or 10, it's just so worth it. But they have several kits on there, so I suggest you guys go on there, check them out, and see which one you want to try. I've tried all of their eye creams, by the way, which are all good. My favorite two being the Guava Vitamin C Bright Eye Gel Cream. I got it during the last sale and I'm not out of it yet. I have quite a bit left in it, so I won't be picking up an eye cream. But then they have the Glow Recipe Avocado Fine Line one as well with the retinol in it, which is even better, y'all. So good. So check out the brand Glow Recipe. It's hyped up for a reason. Let's move on to some of the holiday sets now. Sephora is really known for having their like Sephora favorite sets or either Sephora Collection sets that are usually amazing bargains. They do have the new Sephora Favorites Beauty Advent calendar that has all 25 days up until Christmas. I actually just got back from picking mine up from Sephora right before I filmed this video, you guys. I'm so excited for it. I like to get the Advent calendars because I participate in Vlogmas, and throughout the month of December, when I put out a video every single day, I like to open or unlock rather one of the days in the Advent calendar. Last year I used Macy's. Super excited about it, you guys. So you get 25 products in there and they're like really good products. So excited about that. You guys check that out. They also have a hair hydration kit that retails for $48 before the sales price. That has some really good products in here. It looks like it does have the Pureology shampoo and conditioner in there, the Hydrate, which I actually use on my hair. So I highly recommend. This would be the time to try it out. It looks like they have some Keratis in there, some whey, Moroccan oil. These are products that I do highly recommend. So if you're somebody that has dry hair or even natural hair and you need something really nourishing and moisturizing and you're trying to figure out some new products to use, this would be the time to use this. That way you can try out a bunch of different stuff. They do have the Sephora Holiday Makeup Must-Haves kit. Looks like this is an 11-piece kit, which is not bad. It does have 4 full size in it and the rest of them are like deluxe minis. So they have a makeup eraser, beauty blender, Charlotte Tilbury spray, the Youth to the People cleanser, which I enjoyed. So check that one out. They have some good stuff in that. It retails for $58 before the sale, which I feel like is a good price to be able to try out these really good products. They do have the holiday lip set. I did get the lip set last holiday season and I did enjoy it. I found a couple products in there that are now staples for me. So this one does come with 7 products and 4 of them is full size products. So that's a great bargain and it retails for $45. So de Janeiro has a set that comes with 4 of their scents in it for $34, which I think is a good price because you get to try out so much stuff, you know what I mean? So it does have 4 1-ounce bottles in there. You get to try out Cheirosa 62, Cheirosa 40, Cheirosa 68, and Rio Radiance. The Saie Mini Dew Blush Trio, so you get 3 in there for $30. That's a great deal to be able to try different shades. If you're into those sort of blinding highlights, Rare Beauty has a 4-piece mini set that does come with 2 of the Positive Light highlighters, the liquid highlighters, and then you get 2 of the soft pinch liquid blushes as well, which is in the color Wisdom and Virtue. Those are 2 of the colors that I don't own, so that may be something that I look into. Fenty's Plush Pudding is another product that I enjoy. Just feels so nourishing on the lips. It's almost like a lip butter, lip mask type situation, but they have a set of 2 that retails for $34. I think just one by itself is like $20 or $22. So you get a deal by getting 2 full size, and in this set they have like a pink shade. Now this is a shade that's brand new, so it's something I'm interested in only because I do have the regular one here, but the pink one is new, so that would be interesting to try out. There's actually a ton of holiday sets this year, so I suggest you guys just type in holiday sets on Sephora and just check them out. Now speaking of the sets, let's talk about the fragrance sets, y'all. You getting an amazing deal off of the fragrance set with Sephora. They have the sets that come with like usually 8 to 16 fragrances in there. It's just a little tiny vial, like a little small sample of them. But the cool thing about it, usually they retail for $80 or $85. You get to try out all these amazing scents, and then you choose one to be able to get a full bottle of, because they put a certificate inside of the kit that you can redeem. You can take up to the counter at Sephora or either mail it in and get which one you want. But what's so amazing about it is they're usually $80 to $85 depending on how many samples comes in it. You redeem it for a full size, but a lot of these full sizes, you guys, is $100 fragrances, $120 fragrances. I even saw a fragrance on there that's $155, and it's always the good stuff. It's not like, you know how you would think a deal that great, it's going to be something that's like not the good stuff. It's the most popular items that, trust me, you're going to be sure to love something in those sets. So I would take advantage of that to pay $85 and then get 20 or 15% off or even 10% off of it. So you're paying 60 something, $70 to get $100 and something fragrance. Some of the fragrances are around the $80, $85, $90 range, but it's just an amazing bargain. So let's talk about makeup, y'all. Let's jump into makeup. We're going to start off by talking about Sephora Collection. So Sephora Collection, everything Sephora Collection is 30% off. So that's the best deal you're going to get throughout the sale, period. Now, Sephora Collection has a lower price point than probably anything else in Sephora. So let's just start with that. They do have some of their lip kits in a set. I did show you guys one of them that I got not too long ago. Check out my YouTube shorts so you can see swatches of some of the Sephora Collection lippies. They do have their infamous cream lip stains that I do highly recommend. I've been buying those lip stains for probably 10 years now. They come in a plethora of colors, you guys, so you'll be sure to like some of them. They dry matte, but they're sort of comfortable on the lip. They're super opaque, really good quality actually. Their lip liners is also something I highly recommend. One of my favorites is actually the color Molasses. Let me swatch it for you. It's the deepest brown that they sell, so I like to wear this with any of the neutral colors, more so like brown, not the lighter nudes, and reds. It looks really good. Super dark, y'all. I've been buying this for so many years before it was even hyped up like it is now, but it is hyped up for a good reason. They stay put, super creamy. It's retractable, so you don't have to worry about sharpening them up. I also have the color Mesquite. Let me swatch this one for you. So that's a beautiful reddish color. Looks good with your reds and pinks and some of your nudes. This one's in the color Rosewood. Now, I don't wear Rosewood too often, but it is a pretty shade. It's more so like a mauve shade. Looks really nice with your pinks and nudes. And then I have Itch Cherry. Now, this is a poppin' red color. Let me open it up. I got this a couple months ago. I hadn't used it yet, but I definitely got this one to wear during the holidays with my reds, with something else that I'm about to show you guys. I actually bought the ones that I'm about to show you guys. I bought this to go with that. So this one is Itch Cherry. Ooh, really bright cherry red. The regular price of those lip liners is $13. So during the sale, you'll get them for $9. It's an amazing deal, and they do last a long time. And I did want to mention that those lip creams are $15. So during the sale, they'll run you about $10.50. I do want to remind you guys that Sephora did launch some new matte lipsticks, some liquid lipsticks that I don't have yet. They're different from the ones that I just told you about, but they have some newer matte ones that are really nice. I swatched them. I do like them. I may get one or two during the sale. But let me tell you about their newest matte lipsticks that come in this form. So it's not a liquid lipstick. It's actually in a bullet, you guys. Such a great, comfortable, and the colors are so vibrant. So this one is shade number 25, which is a very vibrant orange. Super comfortable, and they last all day. And this one is 10. So this is the one that I got Itch Cherry to go with, which is 10. It's a beautiful matte pink. Look at that. So gorgeous. And then my most worn shade would have to be number 21, which is a nude shade. Look at that. Quality is there, honey. It's that beautiful nude shade. These are $15, so you'll end up paying $10.50 for them. Now, Sephora Collection has like 3 or 4 different types of glosses, which they're all really good. Sephora does have a plumping gloss that I definitely want to check out during the sale. That's supposed to be really good. I keep hearing amazing things about it. That gloss retails for $13, so I'm excited to try it out. But the glosses that I love is the Sephora Collection glossed glosses. This one's in the color Brave. Such a beautiful nude shade. These Makeup by Mario lippies are really good too. They're the plumping lip colors. So pretty. My favorite color would have to be Caramel, which is a beautiful sort of medium tone to deep brown shade. They go on very light and it just feels so comfortable on the lip. That's why I like them so much. And the color is actually really pretty on the lip. More opaque than you would think though. And then this one's in Hot Pink, and this is what Hot Pink looks like. And they do have a ton of other lippies that I do recommend you check out. The new YSL ones are really good, y'all. I enjoy these. They're on the sheerer side, but they're really comfortable and gives you a really pretty understated look. I do like these. This one's in the shade 44. And then the Nars Power Mattes. This one's in the color Freebird. I really like these formulas as well. If you've been here for a while, as far as eyebrows is concerned, you know that the Sephora Micro Brow Pencil is my favorite brow pencil. I think it retails for about $12. So you pay like, what, $8 or 7 something during the sale. It's an amazing bargain and the quality is amazing. Moving on to complexion, I just want to recommend a few face products for you guys. A staple for me and a lot of you at this point is the Haus Labs foundation. It's one of those foundations that's going to be great for somebody with dry skin, oily skin, normal, anywhere in between all of those. It just works. It gives you a true medium to full buildable coverage. Just leaves like a healthy finish to the skin, like a natural healthy finish to the skin. Doesn't look too heavy ever. For those who have been wondering about it because it was so hyped up, that's one of those products that's hyped up for a reason, and I highly recommend it for anybody of any skin color or any skin texture. For those of you who may have straight up dry skin, like flaky dry skin or just really dry skin, I highly recommend the Laura Mercier foundation. This is the Real Flawless foundation. This is a gorgeous product. It looks so beautiful, so natural, gives you great medium coverage and looks super smooth. Works wonders for dry skin, you guys. Not so much for oily skin though. This might not last you that long if you have oily skin. I wear the color 5N1, but everything that I recommend to you today will be linked down below in the description box. So be sure to check that out, and I'll put my shade next to it just in case you're wondering what shade I wear. And if you have oily skin, I do recommend the Haus Labs for you, but also the It Cosmetics CC cream is really good for those of you who have oily skin. It has that plumping technology in it and it just lasts all day long. It's really good. And then for primer for oily skin, the Danessa Yummy Skin balm in the universal shade. It's like magic. Seriously. Now, if you have dry or normal skin, you may want to be careful with that one. You may even want to pass on it. But if you have straight up oily skin, any foundation will work with you if you put that underneath. As far as powders are concerned, I do recommend the Sephora Collection powders. They do have a new foundation powder. I'll put the link right there for you to check that video out to see my full review of it. But it's a really good powder. Comes in assorted colors and it lasts pretty good amount of time. Really pretty on the skin. It sort of reminds you of the Makeup Forever foundation powder, which brings me to that one. That's my #1 favorite foundation powder, the Makeup Forever one. So check that out if you're somebody that's interested in a foundation in a powder form. And then the Sephora Micro Smooth powders. If you're looking for a setting powder, you can't go wrong with the Micro Smooth. It gives like a medium coverage. It's not a full coverage. So it looks good on top of a light coverage foundation all the way to your full coverage foundations without looking heavy. Comes in a ton of different shades, so you'll be sure to find your match. And keep in mind, you get 30% off of the Sephora Collection products. As far as setting sprays are concerned, I do recommend the LYS Natural Finish Spray. Y'all, this is a really good spray, but the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Finish Spray is another staple in most people's collection. That's a really good spray. I recommend, if that's the one you want to go with, to get the jumbo size, the big jumbo size where you get 200 mils in there. I think think it's limited edition, but it's $51, but you're gonna get 20% off or 15. So it's worth it because it's already a bargain. I think the 100 ml is like $35 or $38. So if you get the 200, it's like $50. So it's already a savings just by itself. So to be able to get a discount makes it even better. So this will be the time to pick it up. Last, I want to talk about fragrances. Now, I already told you guys about the Sephora fragrance sets where you can have their sampler sets and you get 8 to 12 different samples in there, and then you can redeem a full size with the coupon that comes inside. But fragrances in general is something that would be great to take advantage of to get that discount because it's a larger purchase. A couple of the fragrances that I recommend are the Caudalie fragrances. They have some phenomenal fragrances, you guys. I'm sort of new to the bandwagon of Caudalie, but that vanilla 28, I told you guys about it not maybe a week or so ago. It's beautiful. Finally jumped on it, got a little mini, so I definitely want to get a full size during the sale. The price point's not crazy. It's around the $100 price point or so, but it's a really great smell. And if you like sweet, if you like vanilla and sweet, that's going to give you that. Also, one that smells similar to it is the Black Opium Le Parfum. It's a little bit more linear of a vanilla scent that's sweet, not quite as sweet as the vanilla 28, but it's really pretty as well. Replica fragrance is really good. They do have discovery sets in the replica. I did pick one up a few weeks ago, so I'm definitely going to get a video out within the next couple days rating them, or probably explaining to you the ones that's in that sampler set. I think it had like 6 fragrances in there from replica. Lazy Sunday Mornings in there, Beach Walk is in there, By the Fireplace. It's like the most popular ones that are in there, so I'm excited to do that video to go ahead and sort of give my review of what I feel like they smell like. If any of these are your staples, by the way, comment down below. Let us know what you think about some of these fragrances, or even maybe your favorite fragrances just in general from Sephora, because the comments really do help a lot of us out, including myself. Burberry Goddess is a new one that's just been hyped up all over the internet. It's a beautiful vanillic goddess type fragrance, very feminine. It's really beautiful. I highly recommend you try it. Valentino, the new Donna Born Aroma Pink PP limited edition. It's just a more fun version of the original Donna Born Aroma. Very beautiful scent as well, perfect for every day. And then just the regular Donna Born Aroma. That's one of those scents that you can wear anytime, any place, to work, all the way to happy hour, to date night. It's just a fun, beautiful, sexy too fragrance that I recommend you guys try out. The YSL fragrances, most of you probably know how I feel about that line. Can't go wrong with the YSL fragrances. They're just gorgeous. The original is just like a boss scent, commands attention, very beautiful, smells expensive. And then they have the YSL Intense. That one's a little bit more moodier, a little bit more fall appropriate, if you will. Smells super expensive. It's more ambery than the original as well. And then the Le Parfum, which is actually my favorite. It's another deeper ambery scent that's a little sweeter than the Intense. Smells super expensive, gorgeous. It's a head turning fragrance. I could go all day on the fragrances, so comment down below if you want me to do a separate video on just my fragrance recommendations for the sale. Let me know and I'll get one out to you guys ASAP. So that's it for my recommendations for the Sephora sale winter 2023. I don't know if we're calling this winter because we're still in fall, but the second sale 2023, I have to figure out what it's called. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully it was helpful. Like I said, I do have several other videos up of recommendations, going a little bit more into details and my favorites, and just chatting about different products and how I feel about it. So if you enjoyed this and you would like to see more, check out the description box and I'll have them linked down there. Every single thing that I mentioned today will be linked down below in the description box. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If you're new here, welcome. I would love for you to come join the family by hitting the subscribe button. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. 'Cause I've been where you are. You're too scared to show me love, 'cause too fresh with the scars. Well, I don't have the answers,